What's up, guys? My name is Kwasa and today we are back with another video. I've missed maybe like 2 days on my challenge of trying to make 31 videos for this month of July. So today, on our self-improvement niche, what we're talking about is setting aims. And these aims could also be like goals, both long term and short term. So most times you might wonder why like your life is not moving on, and then you get to realize that maybe your life is not moving on because you don't have anything moving on for you as well. This has happened to me mostly after completing my law school degree, and I was more like in a gap where I was feeling like lost, like okay, now what is next for my life? Because I was doing this law degree for about like 5 years. So you wake up every day and you go to uni and you have classes and all that, and one day you wake up and they say, oh, you're done with uni now. So you don't have to wake up every day thinking I have to go to the university. Maybe something when you have like a job, you wake up every day maybe 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. and you know that you have to be at work, and maybe they stop you from working, or maybe they chase you away from work or something like that. So you feel lost because then now you're like, what is next for me? So I had to learn to shift from that gap that I was lost in. And one of the ways that you can shift from anything like that, a routine that you have been used to, like school, work, it could be a relationship, it could be any other thing that you have been used to with your life, when it is taken away from you, how do you keep still moving on with life? And that's the title of this video, being setting aims. Because every time you set an aim, that aim is going to shape you as you move towards it. Let's say you want to be a boxer or a UFC fighter. You will have to start, if you're overweight, you have to start losing weight. If you had less weight, you start adding on some weight. Then you start learning discipline, hard work, patience. You start learning how to all these other different skills that keep you on a straight path as you're trying to achieve your aim of being like a UFC fighter or a boxer or anything like that. So which means if you don't have this aim of being like a UFC fighter, then you will not have to do all these things to reach that aim, and which could leave you, I could say, sometimes depressed, stressed, worried, or because every time you have something in your mind that you know you're working towards to, then you also have it sometimes wakes you up in the morning because you know that there's something that you are looking forward to do, something that you are chasing, which makes it a number one reason why you should have aims. And it doesn't matter what kind of aims you set. It could be short-term aims or long-term aims. The main important is to not to wake up every day and feel like, what am I going to do with my life? Or to feel like, why am I even waking up right now? Because I have ever felt like that, and I have ever asked myself the same question. But now, after school, I wake up knowing that I have work to do, I have things to send to my boss, and then I know, I have to go to the gym. So if I don't do everything before my gym time, then it will collide with my gym time, so I won't go. And so also another thing, when you have aims, it doesn't mean that all the aims you have, you will achieve them. Sometimes you will fall short on certain aims. But another thing that Jordan Peterson talks about having aims is also rewarding yourself on every incremental achievement that you get as you're moving towards your aim. And most especially the small achievements. Because if you keep thinking, this is how I always think, oh, I will settle down when I have like 1 million in my account. I'll settle down when I get this, or I'll be happy when I have this, or I'll maybe call this person when I do this, or maybe I'll always pushing away the idea of celebrating the small increments that you achieve towards going to your aim. So you could set any aim you want regarding to your life, whether it's learning a new course, a new skill, a new language, whether it's moving out of your apartment, whether it's starting the gym, running, anything. But you just have to make sure you have an aim, something that wakes you up in the morning, because there will be days when you need something that transcends you, that needs to wake you up in the morning. So as you go through your self-improvement journey, or when you reach a phase where you feel like you're lost, your life is not moving on, remember to set aims, and most importantly, to celebrate yourself for every small achievement that you get towards going to your aim. And just like life is binary, each aim you set will either take you up on an upward spiral of success, or a downward spiral of negativity, resentment, and all that. So if you set good aims, then you'll be moving towards good stuff with your life. If you set not good aims, then you'll be moving on the opposite path. Because I've just remembered this quote which says that I think I had it in a podcast. It said something that you always have to be aiming at moving forward, because you cannot move backwards, and you also cannot stay stationary, because when you stay stationary, standing straight, then that's how you die. So you always have to be moving towards something. And that's where the aims come in, moving towards your aim. My name is Kwasa. I'll see you in the next video.